everybody. For those who I am new to, my name is Shaquana Jones. I'm a registered kinesiotherapist at the Atlanta VA healthcare system. And for those who are returning, welcome back. So today we are going to go over a short yoga flow. It'll be really gentle, just something to work up the body. And we're actually going to focus on doing something full body today. So we'll really start all the way from our head and go all the way down. At any time, if you need a little break, take a time, have a little breather, and just get back into it in your own time. I'm going to have you come towards the edge of your seats. That way we can really focus on bringing in a bit of effort into our posture. But if that is too much, then go ahead and scooch all the way back in your chair and use that back for a little back rest. Or you can even grab maybe a towel or a pillow. Okay? All right, so let's get into it. Let's take a couple clearing breaths together so that we can really get grounded and just get centered and ready to get into our movement. So, in your nose, big inhale. Exhale, just sigh. And again, in your nose. As you exhale, it can come from your nose or your mouth. Sigh. And again, in your nose. One more big exhale. And again, we're going to start from our head. So on your next inhale, bring a little posture into your body, upright. Exhale, just flex your chin down towards your chest. We're going to hang here for a bit as we really feel that pull going down the back of our neck and maybe even lower. On your next exhale, settle. And on your next comfortable inhale, bring your head back up to a neutral position. We're going to dip back down into that and follow with 3 circles. So inhale tall, exhale chin down to your chest. Now once you're ready, you're going to begin 3 deep neck circles. We're letting our head be heavy like a bowling ball, as it really does all the work for us, as it pulls our neck down into all of these different directions. Notice where things feel a little more kinkish and where you have a little more ease. Your inhales will help you slack off from painful points. So go for an inhale for places that really hurt so you can get through it. And on your exhales, go for places that really want to deepen. Take your time as you alternate your circles. The first time going in the other direction can feel a little interesting. Stay in your breath and don't feel the need to rush. Once you finish those, you're going to bring your head back up. And we're going to just keep traveling down our body, arms up for your goddess pose. We're going to drop our fingertips down towards our shoulders. If this is too much, then open up your hands. But if you're here with me, elbows up, back down and around. Deep elbow circles. And if this is the first time you've moved today, kind of like me, embrace the crunchiness. We're going to do that about 5 times backwards. And then we're going to alternate. And again, going in the other direction feels a little interesting that first time. So take your time as you explore your body. 3 more. Good. And we're just going to keep going down. So hands on your knees, opening up for some cat-cows. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back, look forward or up. Exhale, round your back like a Halloween cat. And just keep going at your own pace. I'm going to give you a bit of a side view. So that looks like hands on your knees. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back, look up or forward. Exhale, round. And you can hang in any of these positions for a full inhale or exhale just because it feels really good to your body. Good. And now we're going to open up our legs some, and we're going to go for a little bit of hip opening. So around the circle of our hips, hip barrels. These can be as deep or as shallow as you need them to be. The more open you are in the legs or the groin, the deeper you'll feel this stretch. And we're bringing our heart forward, so we're using our pelvis and our heart to project us forward to really get a good inner thigh stretch. And alternate. Good. Stay in your breath. And we're gonna break this up because we're at our hips now for a bit of sun salutation. So bring your legs together. We'll do our sun salutations 3 times together. And hands by your sides. Inhale, root, press your feet down, raise your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the waist, heart forward, hands in front of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Look forward enough to just see in front of you, not crank the neck. Exhale, back down. Inhale, root your feet, press into your feet as you use your core, rise up. Exhale, hands down to your heart. And we'll keep going. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And exhale, down. Inhale, root, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. And one more time. Sync with your breath. Inhale, root your feet, rise, Tadasana, high mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the waist. Halfway lift, inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back, look forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, press in your feet, rise all the way back up. Exhale, hands down to our heart. And now, let's pick up where we left off with those gentle stretches, back into the legs. So, we're gonna start with a hamstring stretch. You can pick any leg. I'm gonna start on my left, kick it straight out. Flex your toes, bring your toes to your face, drop your heel, hand on your bent knee, hinge, heart forward. Settle into your hamstring stretch. Now, key points of just form. Toes are flexed to you. You're hinging so your heart is forward. You're not caving down. You're hinging forward. You should still be able to see your big toe if you look down. You should still be able to have full inhales and exhales in all of your stretches. So if you're finding a little bit of difficulty breathing, full on inhale and exhale, try finding some ease with your effort. Now inhale, use that hand for a little leverage, bring yourself back up, shake your legs out. We're gonna do all our stretches on one side before we move to the other. So pick up that ankle over your knee, and we're just going to sit up tall. The sitting up tall really tilts the pelvis, and it really deepens that stretch in the outer hip. If you feel like you need a little bit more than that, what you're going to do, again, heart forward, just lean a little heart forward. And it's going to kick that up a lot. Breathe. Now your next inhale, release that, come up. Now before you release this entire stretch, we're gonna go for a counter. So bring your leg over slightly and hug your knee up to you, getting a good stretch on the outside of our thigh here. And we almost get a bit of a twist as well. Breathe. Another key note to just be aware of, try not to transfer your tension in other places. Feel your stretches where you're supposed to feel them. And if you are, say for instance here, you're noticing it too much in your shoulders, maybe you should find a little ease somewhere or tweak something. Maybe even drop your arms down, bring a little ease in the shoulders. Or maybe it's just time to release the stretch. Let's do that together. Drop your legs down, shake your hips out. Now we're gonna go for the top of our thigh. So we're gonna scooch over to the side of our chair, and we're just gonna let this knee bend down. Either use this hand on your bent knee for leverage, maintaining good posture, or you can use your chair. And breathe. If for whatever reason this is just not enough of a stretch here, you can stretch that leg back, just like so. But you choose what your body needs. And again, you can gauge your effort by how your breath is in your body at the moment. You don't want to fight your stretches. You want to find a place where your body can settle and relax into them. And I totally understand that as we explore our bodies, ease with your effort can be a mindset shift versus something physical. On your next inhale, bring your leg up, shake your hips out side to side, and we're gonna do all that on the other side. So, on your right leg, kick your leg out, toes to your face, drop your heel. You may have to come out of your seat some. Hand on your bent knee, hinge into your hamstring stretch. Just bringing into that thought of ease with effort. Try to hold your stretches, but also, say for instance, you can push your feet a little forward. You can even come up a little forward. I still feel my hamstring stretch, but I made it a little easier for my body to tolerate it longer. So I'm getting a longer duration hold, but not necessarily with all the intensity. And breathe. And over time, you may notice how your body starts to melt into your stretches more. That's your goal. And on your next inhale, relieve that. Shake out your legs. Ankle over your opposite knee. Sit up tall. Good. If you want a little more here, that looks like heart forward, a little hinge in the hip. Good. Wherever you are, unhinge your body. And we're just gonna let that ankle come over some and hug our knee. In and over. If you wanna make this a full-on twist, you can look over your right shoulder. And breathe. Again, bringing ease to your shoulders. Feeling your stretch where you're supposed to, and making adjustments as you need to. On your next exhale, drop that down, shake out your legs, and we're gonna go for our stretch on our quad hip flexors. So I'm gonna turn this sideways and give you a side view again. Now, you're gonna just come over, let that leg just gently just come down. And you're gonna get a good stretch at the top of your thigh here. Hand on your bent knee. Maintain the best posture you can. And things feel different side to side. We're more or less two sides zipped up to make one body. So what you tried on the other side may be something different on the other, and that's fine. And again, if you need more here, you literally just stretch that leg out and behind you. But only if you need more. Wherever you are, we are here for 2 more deep breaths. And on your next inhale, use that momentum, bring that leg up, get back in your chair safely, and shake your hips out. Very good. And we're gonna hit our sun salutations again, and we're going to just start hitting things full circle. So inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. And 2 more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. And one last time. This last time that we go through the flow, your breath may be a little before or after mine. That's totally fine. I want you to really try to sync with your breath to your movement. Mentally prepare. Inhale, rise your hands up, raise your hands up. Exhale, fold, heart over your knees. Halfway lift, inhale, shoulder blades back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Look up to your fingertips or forward, whatever's comfortable. Exhale, hands to heart center. And one more time, I want you to really sync to your breathing. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. And now we're going to set up for a spinal twist. Right hand down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, bring your hand just outside of your opposite knee. Now, inhale to elongate your spine. Exhale, we twist. So we elongate our spine before we go in for a twist. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, just rotate your neck to look left. And inhale, tall. Exhale, release, shake it out. Good, we're going to set up for the same twist just on the opposite side. So left hand, grab the left side. Right hand, inhale it up. Exhale, down, opposite. Now we're in position. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, open, twist. And we're not trying to pop anything. If you do, good for you, though. Now inhale, tall. Exhale, just rotate your neck to look right. And inhale, tall. Exhale, release. Shake it out. And we're just gonna open our legs up again. Go in for some more hip barrels as we just wind it down. Notice, however, if these feel a little bit easier than they did when we first started. And alternate. We're gonna go for a couple cat-cows. Close your legs. Inhale, open. And round. Good. You're gonna stretch out a hand. Bring your fingertips back. Don't forget your thumb. If it traveled up, bring it back. You can keep your arm straight or you can drop it down. And breathe. One more deep breath. And release that, roll your wrist out. You're gonna keep this same wrist, cross it across, grab your opposite shoulder. Take your free hand behind your elbow and just hug that across your body. On your next exhale, release the shoulder, roll it out, and switch. Other hand, pull your fingertips back. Don't forget your thumb. And you can drop it down or keep it straight, whichever's most comfortable. And breathe. Release that, roll out your wrist. Again, embrace the crunchiness. Take that same palm, cross it across, and bring your elbow across. Very good. On your next exhale, release. And we're gonna hit a full circle moment. So inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. And we're gonna end with 3 circles one way. Again, notice if you feel any different. And you don't have to put a degree of what that difference feels like. Just notice what you notice. And keep twirling. Again, take your time when you alternate. Once you finish, bring your head back upright. We're gonna take a big inhale together. Exhale, sigh. Very good. So that was a mini yoga flow just to kind of work up literally every part of your entire body. So do it at the beginning of your day, middle, end, up to you. Yeah, thank you again for practicing with me. I hope you found something you can take not just for your body, but in everyday life, like finding ease with your effort. And yeah, see you next time. Peace.